Tuesday morning, it's pretty early. The air raids over Kiev are continuing with these Iranian kamikaze drones and ballistic missiles as well. They are deadly in the sense they're very precise and they hit their targets. There's only been one case, one drone was shot down. And we've seen videos of the local old building in Kiev trying to shoot down one of these drones which were about 200 metres or 300 metres up in the air with Kalashnikov machine gun fire. That's basically defying the laws of gravity. If you want to shoot something like a gun in the air, the bullet will come down. It's a bit like the scenes of terror of wartime Britain, London, when for a certain part of the war, London was attacked by Russian V1 and V2 flying bombs. Even though the V2 was the first ballistic missile ever created in, military history, I should say. And obviously, the civilian casualties in every single war, especially there. Seems Zelensky doesn't give a shit about his people. We should ask our question, what did ever happen? Those HIMAR missile systems, billions and billions of dollars worth of hardware armour which have been sent by the West, to what use it's been put to? Using HIMAR missiles against the civilian population in the Donbass when you really needed to protect the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, from these Russian air raids. And thus, civilians are more likely to be a victim of mortal casualties or injuries due to these attacks, or the fact you've been shooting these systems, missiles, against a nuclear power station Zaporizhia to create a false flag incident to spark off World War III. People got to understand, excuse me, Zelensky, Biden, and all the Western collectives, they do not give a shit about peace. They were part of a plan, desperate plan, to keep this so-called American imperialistic neoliberalism empire alive, because it's slowly falling to pieces, like every single empire in history. There's a beginning and the end. They know that, and they are getting pretty desperate about it. I'm absolutely astonished. Where is NATO to protect these populations from the so-called Russian aggressor? Why is the fact Russia is not a camel country, it's a nuclear country. They've got nuclear missiles. And if you do something wrong, probably one of these missiles will be on your doorstep one day. So the cowardly warmongers say they fight for peace, for democracy, but when it comes to protect civilians, they don't give a monkeys about them. And this is just about the same thing throughout history. Every single war has taken place. Who pays the price are civilians and innocent people. The big guys don't give a shit about the little guys like us. As well as the protests are growing in Europe, due to fuel costs and high inflation continue going up. Analysts say it won't get any better. They're only going to, this situation's only get worse. So we could have, in the near future, civil unrest in Europe, riots, the collapse of every nation economically and socially, due to these non-elected people are at bringing the world to an edge of a world conflict.